what I call turnkey totalitarianism. They are putting in place all of these technological mechanisms for control we've never seen before. It's been the ambition of every totalitarian state from the beginning of mankind to control every aspect of behavior, of conduct, of thought, and to obliterate dissent. None of them have been able to do it. They didn't have the technological capacity. Today, the mechanisms are being put in place that will make it so none of us can run and none of us can hide.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go, but clearly we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting at more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and when the dealers have to step in to save a Treasury auction, That's a rare occurrence. And
welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the NWO book and the Crypto Teacher book. The NWO book shows you how the world really works, and especially in the times that we're in right now, it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep. And in 2025, the NWO is going to turn on that alarm clock. It's up to you whether you wake up or not, whether you're going to hit that snooze button. Remember, my people perish from the lack of knowledge because they reject it. And guys, we're going to see stablecoin regulation, which is the foundation of this new digital economy, and it sets up down the road 2028, 2029 for that free money. And I told you that we would get a first quarter pullback, and that's what happened. And then also I told you that tariffs would get stepped up, and that's what happened. Layoffs would pick up. That's what happened. So the Crypto Teacher gives you a warning like Noah and Gilgamesh, whichever one you want to call it. But we will get some type of reset this year. Most likely stable coins are the catalyst. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But we have trillions of dollars sitting on the sideline in money market accounts. And then plus, we know the Fed is going to cut rates. Not a lot this year, but they're definitely going to cut rates. So I see us getting a correction and then moving back up. And then we have the two powerhouses, China and the U.S., will step up these tariffs on each other. And of course, guys, that's going to hit certain parts of the market. But then we also have the hacks. We have the Birdman. We have the drums are beaten and more movies to come, as we can see. And inflation is going to stay sticky, and layoffs are going to step up while they move in all this automation. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And we had Bitcoin and crypto moving up slightly. Don't forget, guys, we have options today. And with crypto, we know on the weekend we're the only game in town. And we had Zcash make another move up. Guys, don't forget, privacy is definitely the new gold. And then also, when you look at Zcash and Monero supply, we know it is very low, right along with Bitcoin. And believe me, that's for a reason. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And we have stocks again moving down, and we have that VIX moving up. And the VIX is looking at all geopolitical events. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now, make sure you watch the video I did last night. We had Kathy Woods lower her Bitcoin prediction by 300,000 due to stable coins and the emerging markets. And because we're in this space, we know the emerging markets have been using stable coins, and we know for a fact she's been known that. But of course, these billionaires, these fund managers, when they come on mainstream media, they're definitely not going to give you the truth. We know why stocks and cryptos are pulling back. When you have trillions of dollars to refinance, all of a sudden mysterious things just sort of happen. So then therefore they can shrink a whole lot of liquidity. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates pulling back. We have the dollar down right now. We have volume in crypto up. We have Tether and USDC. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at 10 billion. Make sure you pull it on a daily basis during the week. And then also, we know the Treasury is working in the background to control the long end of that yield curve, because we know no one, and I mean absolutely no one, wants that long-term paper. And we know the Fed wants to keep rates higher for longer to destroy this legacy market so Trump can build this fourth industrial revolution, where the robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we had the Fed cut rates. And what did the mainstream media tell you? We were definitely going to get a pump. And now we have the government closed, stocks pulling back, and now we get all the information that consumers are taking a beating. And on top of it, we're getting layoff after layoff. But who told you that was going to happen? That's right, the crypto teacher. And you know I give you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it'll set you free. But because I give you the truth, you're going to hate me. But don't forget, I'm just a watchman on the wall. And then we have Trump Genius Act debate heats up. Coinbase argues non-issuers should be allowed to pay stablecoin interest. And guys, we know they don't want interest right now because they know these small and medium-sized banks can't survive. They're either going to have to consolidate or shut down. And we know that hurts small and medium-sized businesses. And then, of course, that's who runs America. And remember, this is a plan that moves in phases. They have to destroy every single sector of this economy in order for the fourth industrial revolution to rise. And then we'll get interest on stablecoins. It's a genius plan, just evil genius. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Ray Dalio warns excessive debt during economic downturns lead to a self-reinforcing cycle which currencies devalue. Inflation rises and living standards decline. And how long have Ray Dalio been saying this? But he doesn't give you the reason why or how we're getting there or the reason why we're getting there. We've been destroyed on purpose internally, and he's been in China forever. So he clearly knows the plan because he's a part of the plan. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. They want the machines to rise while the sheep sit at home and get free programmable money. And speaking of programmable money, we have Japan's regulator backs joint stablecoin project by 3 major banks. And these stablecoins are so important because they'll be able to tell you what, when, and how to buy. And you have 3 to 6 months to spend them, or poof, they're gone. And this is a global plan, a global agenda. Only thing they're doing is building a digital prison. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then we have the UN. That's right, guys. The UN, agency to launch blockchain education advisory programs for governments. Blockchain Academy to assist countries in adopting the technology. And you can go back to the 80s and see the concept of this technology. And guys, what I tell you all the time, it's a plan that moves in phases. We're now seeing all this technology come together so again, they can build that digital prison. And guys, this is biblical. I can't say it enough. They're going to have the sheep in a virtual world where their life will be a real life video game. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs, BlackRock, Fidelity, and Grayscale. Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs up as I'm doing this video. And we had Bitcoin, Ethereum spot ETFs. Both had inflows yesterday. Now getting over into a little crypto news. We had Brian Armstrong says trading hours and market closings are outdated. Of course, tokenized assets, instant settlement, and 24/7 availability is the future. And don't forget, when I first started, I brought you that video with Coinbase's Brian Armstrong, and he was planning out the digital economy. And now we're seeing all of it come together right in front of our eyes. Now we have the Central Bank of Ireland fines Coinbase of Europe $25 million for breaching anti-money laundering monitoring obligations. And guys, don't forget, stablecoin USDC was used to bypass the Maduro government. Don't forget that. This was back in 2020. Now, this was 5 years ago. So just imagine all the illegal activity they've been doing behind the scene with these stablecoins. And this was the United States government. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Bybit and Back partner to bring tokenized NVIDIA and strategy stocks to mantle. And guys, you know, all stocks are going to be tokenized, put on blockchain. And then, of course, the smaller stocks will be bundled up in an ETF. Remember what Larry Fink stated? These ETFs are going to be the gateway to tokenization. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Google to integrate Polymarket and Cauchy data and search results. And guys, again, the casino just keeps getting bigger and bigger, but we're clearly seeing the plan. They know that people are going to be sitting at home getting free money. And again, they need a way to get that back. And we know the house always wins. And that's why we keep seeing these casino products pop up everywhere. And we know when people are broke or bored, they drink and gamble. And we also know what else. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books. Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.